This means that they are heading for Makkah, but if they ride horses and lead camels unmounted, they are leaving for Medina. By the one, in whose hand my soul is, if they attacked Medina, I would march to them there and I would fight them. Ali said, I went out and traced them to see what they were up to. I saw them mounting camels, and leaving the horses unmounted. They were heading for Makkah. Ibn Hisham 294, after the departure of the Qurayshites, people went out to check the identity of the killed and the wounded. Zayd bin Thabit said, the Messenger of Allah, PBUH, sent me on Uhud day to seek Sa'd bin Arabi, and said, when you see him, say, peace be upon you from me. And say to him the Messenger of Allah, PBUH, says, how do you feel? Zayd said, I started wandering about checking the killed, till I came across Sa'd when he was dying, with about 70 strokes or stabs of a sword, a spear and an arrow in his body. So I said, O Sa'd, the Messenger of Allah, PBUH, sends you his greetings, and says peace be upon you. Tell me, how do you feel? Sa'd said, and let peace be upon the Messenger of Allah, PBUH, too. Tell him, I smell the scent of the paradise. And tell the helpers, my people, you shall not be excused before Allah if the Messenger of Allah, PBUH, is hurt and your eyes are blinking, i.e. you are still alive and not dead. Then he died. Zad al-Mad 296. They came across al-Usayrim, Amr bin Thabit, whom they had already urged to embrace Islam but refused. They saw him among the wounded on the verge of close death. What has he come here for? We have parted with him and he was still too obdurate to accept Islam as his religion. They asked him, what made you come here? Is it out of zeal to defend your people, or is it because of an inclination to Islam? He said, it is, certainly, an inclination to Islam. I believe in Allah and in His Messenger. I have fought with the Messenger of Allah, PBUH, till I have got what you see, and then he immediately died. They told the Messenger of Allah, PBUH, about him. Hearing that, he said, he is one of the inhabitants of paradise. Although he had not offered one single prayer, narrated Abu Huraira. Zad al-Mad 294, Ibn Hisham 290. Qasman, who was found among the wounded, fought heroically, and killed 7 or 8 idolaters. He was weakened by the wounds he had sustained. They carried him to the habitation of Bani Zufar. The Muslims gave him glad tidings of the paradise. But he said, by Allah, I have fought out of a zeal to my people. Had it not been for that, I would have never fought. When his wounds worsened, he committed suicide. The Messenger of Allah, PBUH, had already said, whenever he was mentioned to him, he is an inhabitant of fire. Zad al-Mad 297, Ibn Hisham 288.